Gotta love that powerful fucking title screen intro, huh? Whew. Alright. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. We left off on the Azim step, right? So let's just jump right back in. Wow, the timing. I actually hit X. I hit X literally the split second it started to fade out, so I thought, what the fuck? That was quick, and that wasn't quite how it's used to, you know. That's supposed to happen. The push. And sure enough, it's because the movie started playing right as I hit X. I was like a split second. The time between the seconds. They count. How are you, Sick? You good? You alright? You guarding that bag of Doritos like it's your life? Yeah? He says he's alright, he's fine. He's not he's special, he can breathe covered in plastic, it's fine. Like, he looks like he's under duress, but he's fine. His special ability is he's a plushie, so he doesn't need to breathe. Oh yeah, so I did decide to log in here for, you know, to make it easier or whatever. The place MSQ never takes you. It seems to be some kind of abandoned village. I don't know the lore behind this. I forgot the side quest lore that you get. On the west side here. Doro Ilo. I think there's like one side quest that takes you here, and if not, I'm not even sure why this Aetherite is here. But yeah, it's just wrecked. Just abandoned. The Aetherite's fine, but everything else is just... And you can't get here without flight, but I don't even know the purpose of being here, though. Because I think it's just some side quest brings you here, but what for? I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's continue, shall we? Yep, straight south. 3:23 p.m. Excuse me. Sunset because of the damn mountain here. Look at that vast expanse over there. I want to go see what's over there. Oh, it just eventually leads back to Yangsha, but... I want to explore the area between. Damn it. Invisible walls, literally. My immersion. Like, I like that there's actually an effect for it, look. And it looks digital. Reminding you that you're in the Matrix when you play this game. It's all a digital illusion. Your mind makes it real. Anyway. Yeah, so we left off here. Right after Gosetsu paid his respects to the fallen, the Tharl. And he killed this animal that was gonna attack us while we were sitting here with the body. So what's up, Gosetsu? As the gods will. You are ready to depart, I trust? Good. Then let us away. Fucking called it! I could have accepted that and then I could have just started here. Save some gil. I called it last night. I was like, I bet if I just talked to him, the next objective was way back at the Dawn Throne. But like, I had already gone over by like 10-15 minutes. And like, I try to adhere to a strict sleep schedule to not fuck myself up and be all tired the next day, so... I was like, nope, I have to go. I've already gone overboard. So I just stopped there. We can but tell Magnai the truth. And if our most radiant brother is unsatisfied, it will be my pleasure to put an end to this charade. We're gonna have to fight our way out? So be it. You are alive. And returned. No matter. All hinges on what you have to say. They know this is bullshit. What do you think? Welcome, travelers. The most radiant brother will hear your tale. He's not gonna like it, but fuck him. All that you have seen and heard, your knowledge, I would have it. No secret stratagems, you say? That is well. I expected as much. The Dotharl are not schemers. They live only for war, for the contest of strength and will. They are fierce, aye, and to face one is to court death. Meet us on the field and make ready to ride with your ancestors. Such were the words of their Khatan Sadu. You didn't like that one, huh? Speak not that devil's name in the presence of the most radiant! Why? You bade us tell you of the Dotharl, yet you will not hear the name of their leader? After the last Nodum, she gave great offense. Uh-oh. Give me a sec. Okay. Sorry. Almost sneezed. The most radiant brother called to him the women of the steppe, that he might look into their eyes and see if Nama looked back. But that Gedon, that feral... How do they pronounce this? I think the G was, like, silent, or at least almost partially, I don't know. That feral Urin! She spat curses and called forth flames! She scorched the soil and refused to present herself. 3 days and nights had we fought to claim the Dawn Throne, and still she shows Brother Magnai such disrespect, such defiance. By rights she should pay with her life. By rights should she pay with her life, okay. Speak not another word, Batu, or you will pay with yours. Oh shit! Her words are air, as the Domans say. However, they are proof of your service to the sun. Go and fetch the others from their cells. My lord, Lys, you're unharmed? Thanks to you and Leon. We are free to return to Mol Ilo, I take it? By your deeds have you proven yourselves to be warriors brave and true. You may return to the Mole and make ready for the Nodum. On one condition. To fight in the Nodum is to be bound by it. Swear, here and now, to abide by the law of the steppe. To accept the supreme authority of the Khan, whomsoever it may be. We swear! All of us together. His grin is like, yes, they're all gonna be my slaves. You're all gonna be my bitches, is what he's thinking. And then we're gonna be like, no! You are mine! I am Eula! I know this much. Let us not be too quick to count our blessings. We must still win the Nodum. In a way, being forced to stay behind may actually have been a good thing. I had a lot of time to think, and usually I don't. Yeah, we have kind of just been going from one place to the next, like, back to back. Ian and Lys did have some, character and relationship development between them while they were trapped in jail. Well done, my friends. I knew you would not fail. I should be glad to hear of your experiences with the Dotharl, but as time is of the essence, let us converse en route. Come, come, Siren and the others are waiting. Who's here? Never even occurred to me to land on that. It's got a really nice view there. Oh. It's nighttime. We're back. Today's enemies are tomorrow's allies. Remember this. Go easy on them, then. Though our journey home was rather more roundabout than I had anticipated, it was also more educational. I think it's safe to say we are better prepared for the experience. Indeed. There is a tension in the air, an awareness of the coming storm. A nervousness, aye, but a confidence as well. Faith, perchance. It's almost time for the Nodum. I'm so excited. Ready for a fight? Thank the gods you're all right. When you failed to return, I feared the worst. But here you are, hale and whole, and you survived Bardam's medal. Blessed are we to have you as allies. With your strength, we may have a chance. Well, let's see how it goes. The Nodum. The Nodum is nigh, and Serena would have you make your final preparations. Shit, here we go. My friends, we are come to the final day of the Sagansar, or the Sansar, sorry. Got the G silent. To the Nodum, in some phrases. The battle will commence with the rising of the sun. The Harl will scatter the soil and the steppe will be unbound. The great Ovu will erupt from the earth and call for a new Han. All will converge upon the light, and the warrior who claims it will win the day. Precious little time remains. Pray use it to prepare for the battle. Many of the young ones have never taken part in the Nodum. They are nervous. Perhaps you might favor them with some few words. It would do much to ease their fears. If you had come any later, we would have had to fight by ourselves. Our timing was impeccable, huh? All know you for a warrior. They will heed your counsel and take heart from your encouragement. Koten? When we were young, my friends and I could scarcely wait to challenge Bardam's medal. We longed to become warriors. The day came and went, but we rarely fought men, mostly beasts. And now we must stand against the Oranir and the Dotharl. You have seen them, taken a measure of them. Do you believe we can win? Most of these can be considered encouraging. This is the obvious choice. This one is like, it will not be easy, but then you can follow it up by saying, you know, something encouraging right after, and it kind of actually gives it more oomph than this. But fuck it, I'll just keep it simple. You can and will. Have faith! Yes. Yes, 'twas the gods' will that we fight. Surely it is their will that we win. Of course! I can be like, it won't be easy, but believe in yourself. You got this. You know, you could do that too. How strange this feeling. The thrill before battle. A battle in which I may die. People die all the time, many of them in their sleep. That was so fucking callous. I like this one better. We will fight, we will win, and we will return to Molilo together. We got this shit. Yes. Yes, of course we will. I must have faith. I must have courage. I have not always understood the motives of the gods, but I have accepted their guidance ever since I was a child. If they would have us fight, I must believe they have their reasons. So I shall fight with all my might, and if it is the gods' will, then we shall win. You like it? Ah, it is you, the one who helped the children with their chores. For that I must thank you. Though mayhap I will repay the favor in battle. Yes, I too will fight in the Nodum, though you may not see me. While you and yours contest the Ovu, my comrades and I will devote our efforts to preventing other tribes from interfering. We are few and we are weak, but we shall do what we can to aid you. Go well, traveler, and if it be the gods' will, let us speak again when the day is done. Now, who's left? Did I miss someone inside, maybe? Yeah, I did. That was the wrong button. Bougie. At the behest of the Hatan, you speak with us, yes? You are kind to do so, and I am grateful. Do not underestimate the power of words. A warrior conquers one with his hands, but 1,000 with his head. Even you cannot fight forever. True? True. Already I sense a change in the people. Their hearts soothed, their resolve strengthened. This we owe to you. We are of the soil, the wind and the water. We are not conquerors. But we are yet the children of Nama. We are yet Zela. We were made for battle, to kill and be killed. We delight not in such things, but let no man doubt they are in our nature. Flesh, blood, bone, that which was given we offer unto the gods as tribute. This day we embrace death, ours and our enemies. So too must you embrace this truth, for this is who we are, who you are become as warriors of the steppe. May the gods guide you to victory. All that remains is to wait for daybreak. The sun barely went down, so 8:24 p.m. It's gonna be a while. We are but one link in the divine chain. An autumn will end and a Han will reign until the next. Though I know how much this battle means for the future of Doma, a part of me is glad simply for the opportunity to repay my debt to the mole. I like that. Mayhap their souls will shine bright in battle, but my steel will sing! You go get him, Gosetsu. We're not dying here. Not when we've got a score to settle with Xenos. Damn right, Lise. Thanks for pumping me up with that one. I'm gonna fuck that dude up the next time I see him, I swear to God. I'm tired of him kicking me around like a goddamn ragdoll. You all ready for battle, Leon? As ready as I'll ever be. Let's go hardcore with this one. Fuck it. It's too good to skimp out on it. I'm trying my best to keep up with the dialogue, but it's gonna go fast. It's gonna be chaos.
I see you, soil bearers.
The soil has been scattered, and the steppe reborn! Sanctified and unbound, she calls for a new Han! Go forth and claim her, Dothal, and bring death to all who bar your way!
She's pumping me up. Her energy is holy shit. It's gonna be insane. I like that they made a new frontline map based on this. You know, for PvP.
It begins, Grandmother.
I must say, it's been a while. Is everyone ready?
A samurai is always ready! You shall remember this soon enough once I have taken to the field.
So we take on all comers, and then it's off to Doma. I can't wait. Thank you, my friends. Upon the soil of one and all shall our deeds be inscribed.
I'm fucking pumped now, dude. I'm like, hell yeah. Fucking do this. To triumph in the Nadam, you and your allies must race from Molilo towards the Ovu in the distance, while fending off attacks from other tribes. Once you arrive at the Ovu, you must claim it for the mole. But be warned that the warriors of other tribes can do so as well, and only the first will be crowned Han. Prevent your opponents from claiming the Ovu, and endure their assault to win the Nadam for the mole. I think the PvP map before this one was Seal Rock. For Frontline, I'm talking specifically for Frontline. I think. And that one is, I think it's, hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, there. Forgot to do that earlier. Anyway. Seal Rock was, well, the place where they found the horn. That one treasure, which was a horn, that was the horn that was used to summon Alexander or whatever. So, I think... And they have, like, the Alogin nodes just like in, Cartano Flats. This one is, you know, Nadam is based on this. This quest battle is basically the basis for that, frontline stage for yeah, it's a frontline stage, whatever you want to call it. Alright, let's do it.
Grant us favor, O Mother of the Dusk, and to victory guide them all.
Shit, things in my room have what's it called? They've been pumped up with all the excitement. Something fucking fell over there. I don't know why the hell or what the fuck made it fall, but let's do this. That's why I turned. I was like, the fuck was that? Serena of the Laughing Reeds. The Oval lies to the south. I will lead the way. Alright, Serena, lead the way. Warriors of the Mole, you will go no further. Uh-oh. Here we go. That didn't take long. Weapons! Don't have to tell me twice. You're going down. I will deal with this rabble, my lord. Make for the Ovu. My thanks, Gosetsu. Forward, brothers and sisters.
Out of my way!
Gosetsu had the right idea. I'll keep them busy. The rest of you keep moving. Thank you, Lise. With me, Leon. Almost mixed our names together there. We will prevail. We will prevail. She's so nervous. She's like, we have to. We have to win this one. We're pretty close to reunion at this point. There it is! The Ovu! We are not too late. The fighting is most fierce. No matter. Charge! Tell him, Ian. Let's go. All of you. Wow. They falter. Now, Leon, claim the oval. I'm going for it. Oh shit. What folly is this? Who dares to challenge the sun? Magna's like, no bitch. You came, as I knew you would. For you too are a warrior of the steppe. I salute you, traveler, and should be honored to face you alone. But the Datharl first thirst for blood and will suffer no duels. There they are. Bear witness, Father Azim. The soil shall drink deep of blood this day. Oh shit! It's that music that tells you shit is about to go down. Alright, you and me, let's do this.
Rise, brothers of the sun! Know your place!
The battle has only begun, child. You will not deprive me of the pleasure.
Hearken to the chaos, brothers!
Lo, the mad Ugden comes. Still alive, Leon? Good. If we want to claim the oval, we'll need to deal with those two first. True. Very true. I don't like to look at those giant stone thingies. At least they voice some of their own lines. Yeah, I'm sorry, Magna, but I gotta take care of this one before it's too late. How dare you! Well done, well done! Victory is within our reach! I should hope so. No, you don't!
Bow down before me!
You and what army?
The sun cannot be extinguished!
Leave this one to me!
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's gonna wipe us all out. Never mind. I guess that's why those ones were smaller.
It's good enough!
The oval, Leon! Claim it! Claim it now! You don't have to tell me twice. Defend the oval! Let none pass! Shit! Just a little longer. Hell yeah!
The steppe has spoken. Then the Hanis.
We have won. The Mall have won. The Dawn Throne is ours.
We did it. And you, my friend, you were magnificent. Magnificent and, not a little terrifying.
Don't be afraid, Ian.
What a strange tale this has become. To think I suffered them to live.
On your guard, Utun. The wind warns of men in iron.
Wonderful timing, if you ask me.
I thought I'd find you here, Eorzean! Dearest of all my enemies! Today's the day I finally get to kill you. And then they'll give me a shiny medal and my choice of posting. Bloody perfect it is! Well, go on then! Kill him! Kill them all!
Dearest of all his enemies, eh? Congratulations.
Yes, I'm honored.
Hearken to me, honored warriors of the steppe. Our enemies intrude upon this sacred ground. Have you yet the strength to oppose them?
Pause, champ.
You forget to whom you speak, Doman. We are the Undying Ones. We are Dothal.
If this be the will of the mole and their Han, so be it. The sun shall abide by the law of the steppe.
Oh, I get to say this, huh? Warriors of the steppe, with me! Let's fucking do this. 2 back-to-back fights. Let's go, me and you. Now this is more like it. All the Imperials I can punch. That's the spirit. Let's not let her put us to shame. Never did the thought cross my mind, Lord. I think I missed a little bit at the beginning there, but I was too busy starting the fight with this guy. Hold fast, warriors of the steppe. We can defeat them. Oh, they're easy peasy. I don't like the looks of those giant stone thingies. Get rid of them now! Just like Lise. Oh, if I must. The sun claims these Iron Men. Hey! Aid the Hudson, she must finish her spell. No shit. Last time I had to stop her. She's on our side now, though. fucking many of them, they won't stop. Oh, she nailed him.
I hate you! I hate you!
I loved her sadistic laugh when she fried everyone. Try again, asshole.
Impossible! He was there for the taking! What do I have to do? I need more men, more weapons, more power! Ah!
As if we'd lose to the likes of him. And we're only gonna get stronger. Stronger and stronger until we're strong enough to take back everything they stole.
Tell him, Lise. Tell him. God, I fucking
I
love
have
this.
kept my promise, Serena. They are yours to command.
Oh, yes, of course.
Brothers and sisters of the steppe, the Nardum is ended, and we Mol now claim the Dawn Throne. No demands shall we make of you, save these. Heed our comrades' words, and honor the law of the steppe.
Before I fought for the Mol, I fought for my homeland, for Doma.
To Doma, would you have us go to fight your war and win your freedom? Very well. The battlefield matters not, nor else the enemy. In battle do our souls burn bright. And better the Mol's law than that of the sun. Arrogant and foolhardy were their pronouncements. Already you and yours show better sense.
Oh, damn, the chirps.
The sun shall answer your call, Doman. Wild as the wind the Atun and her brood may be, but they will deliver you naught. We will deliver you your kingdom.
Competing.
Weak and few as we are, the Mol will fight for Doma too, if you will have us.
Well then, I believe naught remains but to return to Doma at the head of a Zayla army, my lord. I cannot wait to see the look on Yulgiri's face.
Nor I. We shall depart as soon as our forces are assembled and rejoin our comrades. And then, my friends, we shall bring freedom to the people of Doma!
Well said, Ian. God, I fucking love this story. This is good shit. It just vibes with me. Go on, they're waiting for you. The others have returned as well, it would seem. Your Imperial friend has truly impeccable timing. Had he come even a few moments earlier, he might actually have stood a chance. In any event, that is 2 battles won in a single day, which by my reckoning gives us twice the cause to celebrate. But first, I pray you grant me a moment to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to freeing my homeland from the tyranny of the Empire. I am in your debt. Please, the pleasure is all mine. Fuck these Imperial bastards. Of course, if all goes to plan, this is like to be but the first of many such debts. Yet I promise to endure my insolvency with a smile, and of gratitude to the Kami for seeing fit to send you hither. Right on, man. Glory to the Han. Ah, but it would be rude of me to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who would speak with you. Let us go and greet Temelin Han, or Hatan. From traveler to warrior and now Han. What will you become next, I wonder? Question. To me, I'm just little old me, though. I hope everyone is alright. Or alive, at least. Shit. Okay, I'm good. We won. We actually won! I mean, you did. If it were not for you... Temlin Cotton, we are returned, and victorious! Ah, mayhap you should speak with the Cotton instead of me. That is why we are here, is it not? Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance and marked the moment of your triumph. In that instant, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nottam, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. Some were more gravely wounded than others, but none were lost to us. We could not have asked for anything more. Wow, 0 casualties, I love it. Excuse me, if it is not too much of an imposition, would you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture for those whom you shared the battlefield. Okay, yeah. I suppose that's, yeah. For the Malta triumph in the Nottam with the aid of outsiders. The steppe will not soon forget this day. Please, it would mean a great deal to the others if you were to go and speak with them. Did that guy say anything now? No. How long it has been since last I saw young men and women celebrating a hard-fought victory. Let us pray we enjoy a similar sign in Yangsha soon. Indeed. The pleasure and the pain that can only come in the wake of a battle. I know it well. Stop fidgeting and let me set the bone. You're only making it worse for yourself. Hurts too much. I know. Just give me a moment. Where did you learn such feats? Is everyone in the West as strong as you? Can you teach me? Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won! We defeated the Oronir and the Datharl and won! Tripping over myself here. When they appeared before us, I was filled with such fears I had never known. But then I saw you charge with Cyrano and the others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became one with the Ovu and were declared Han. The victory pose you struck was a sight to behold. I say, would you be willing to show us again? Okay, sure. You guys want to see a victory pose? Here it is. Aye, that's the stuff of legends. That's the Han in all his splendor. Should've done it as a dragoon, right? Then a backflip. Praise be to the Han and to the gods for guiding him to us. Glory to the Han and his comrades, forever and forever. 100 years. The Han! Speak with Serena? From Traveler to Warrior, not a Han. Yeah, he hasn't changed what he said. You guys? Like the child and the father, the student and the master, all men need an ideal for which to strive. It is good that they can delight in such simple things as the dramatic posings of a comrade. There's nothing wrong with that. People used to say, some people probably still do, simple mind, simple pleasure. Well, at least they're happy. For the mole to triumph in the Nottingham with the aid of outsiders, Step will not soon forget this day. That's the same as your word. I think they love you, Leon. They really, really love you. Ah, Leon, I am told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we might best express our gratitude to you. Mere words did not seem sufficient. This is a Morin Kerr, a traditional instrument of our people. The feats of our greatest heroes, like Bardam and Chaka, are preserved in the song. Yours too will live on for years to come. Perhaps one day you might learn how to play it. But, even if not, you may look on the Morin Kerr and remember this time, this place, as we will when we hearken to the music. Aw, thank you, Serena. Have to do it sometimes. Wait, anything else? May you treasure the Morin Kerr for years and years to come. A new day dawns, and with it, new challenges. Yeah, it's 7 a.m. Like the child and the father, the student, the master, all men need an ideal for which to strive. Oh yeah, I said that already. In crimson they walked. At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time that we saw to them. You are right. To whom much is given, much is expected. Nay, do not think yourselves so indebted to us. Was it not you who gave us your blessing to participate in the Nodden? And you who saved my lord Hien from certain death? Doma is in your debt, and will ever be a friend to the mole. And we to you, Gosetsu. A thought occurs to me. If you wish to return to Yangsha with all haste, the passage to the south of the Dusk Throne would offer the most direct route. The Datharl sealed it with their magics during the Doman Rebellion, when more men in iron came from afar. If ever there were a time to open the pass, it is now. We should journey to Datharl Ka. But before that, might we visit the Dawn Throne? I wish to speak with our most radiant brother. Are you sure that's a good idea? I know he agreed to fight for Doma, but I doubt he'll be very happy to see us so soon after we beat him. Mama made us for war, at least. Ever since we came into this world, we have fought. In the Nodam, blood was shed and lives were lost. Brown earth was stained crimson and Zayla wept. But crimson is the dusk and the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to mark a new beginning. I like that, that's true. When the sun rises and when it sets, it's the same color. We who are born are destined to die. As the seasons turn, we are born again. Thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatreds. The Nodam is the Nodam, and what comes after is what comes after. I like the wink. Barely noticed it right before the end of that. If you say so. The Dawn Throne first, then? Yes, and I shall accompany you. Well, thanks, Serena. Happy to have you. Hold on. Anybody out here? Okay, they're all just waiting for me over there then. Just checking. So loud. There are fewer here than I remember. Yeah, some of them died. Let us hope we do not find our most radiant friend in a foul mood. I found them quite intimidating before, but perhaps it will be easier this time. Just like that, eh? Not that I expected them to put up a fight. Only men may be of the Buruga, such is the god's will. And so we take from others fresh blood to sustain our tribe. That's an interesting wording there for what he just said. Alas, as our strength wanes, so too does our ability to sustain ourselves. Alliances become necessary, such as ours with the Origin. We too are allies now, I suppose. But who can say what the morrow will bring? So yeah, they have to mate with outsiders if their tribe can only have males, then they can't reproduce, so they have to mate with someone from outside of their tribe to preserve themselves. Huh. Okay then. The sun is disinclined to entertain you at length. Speak your purpose in coming. Humble as ever. Should I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am a child of Azim, and you are not. Your triumph in the Nodum does not raise you to such heights. Oh shit. Batu didn't make it back? Batu will not be joining us. He was wounded in the Nodum. His hurts are grave and he requires rest. But he will walk again in time. Though it is no business of yours, such pity does not become a Han. We are not allies, traveler, far from it. The Nodum will come again, and with it our rule. I say again, why have you come? To bid us surrender the Dawn Throne to the Mole? That's a hell of an assumption. Nay! The Mole are beholden to the will of the gods, and they would not have us reside here. The Oranir and the Buruga may remain. We are for Yangsha and wish to speak of your part in the coming war. Ah, the Domans and the Ironmen. I remember our pact. Sound the call and the Oranir will answer. Full glad am I to hear it. We have preparations to attend to, but we'll send for you soon. The gods are kind. I am sure the Oranir will prove a great boon in the days to come. Shot his attention. Of the dust, a maiden gentle and ethereal, a dancer in the morning mist, and a warrior besides. Look into my eyes, child. See you, Azim? Are you my Nama? Oh. Straight up! He just... I know not of what you speak, Brother Magnine, but I am certain you are mistaken. Quite. Damn! Rejected. Well, there goes that. We should get going. Right now. She's like, let's just fuck off, like, immediately after that shit. Well, again, As Ashley says at the end of Resident Evil 4. Never hurts to ask, you know? Am I fated to live my life as a sun without a moon? Is there no Nama for me? Aww. Now I kind of feel bad for him. Okay, he's repeating himself. Don't worry, man. She's out there. You'll find her someday. It's not much, but it is shorter to go this way. Not by a whole bunch. It's very similar distance, but it is shorter to go this way. What a fucking view. I gotta come here more often just to chill. I miss Gesser terribly, but I know I need only be patient. He will return, I am sure of it. The dry wind from the desert reminds me of home. As daunting as I found it to speak with Brother Magnai, it is nothing compared to the fear I feel at the thought of approaching Sado Khan. Or Khatun, sorry. Actually, yeah, honestly, she's way more intimidating than that guy. It's kind of what makes her... It's kind of what makes her kind of hot, honestly, though. Well, a little bit for me, anyway. You know me. I see dominant women, and I'm just like... I'm a fucking simp. Anyway. To Tharl Ka. Better late than never. How long has it been since they gave Gesser to the Sands? Is there aught left of him now, I wonder? Do you want to go see? I don't. I'd rather remember him how he was, you know? Seems bad, man. But anyway, yeah. Sadu. The actually intimidating and scary one, not Magnai. Not a sheik. The Han and his warriors. Greetings, my lady. We come to you on our journey south, bound for Yangsha, where our comrades await us. How fare you and yours in the wake of the Nadam? Many were wounded, some few to the death. Resplendent were their souls in the chaos. It was a good battle, a good day to die. Soon we will greet them again. And mayhap one who went before them also. Gesser's seed has quickened in his lover. When the child is born, we shall see who waits behind its eyes. Oh shit, she's pregnant. And Gesser was the father. Wow, didn't know that? Already we must look to the next Nadam. We must grow strong of body and mind, and your war will help us do so. Say the word and we will fly to the field. Of that I have no doubt, for you are Dotharl. There is one more thing we would ask of you. The magic you use to seal the passage to the south. Will you unmake them? If that be your wish. When next we come together, it will be on a great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight with the same fervor you demonstrated during the Nadam. Ha! And you, Ancient One, will be the demon I know you to be. Aught less would be a disappointment. Challenging each other to fight their hardest. Do not fail to call on us, Han. The preening prince and his little yellow band will not kill half as many Iron Men as we Tathara. The preening prince. And what else does he say? And his little yellow band. I have never been a mother. It is a strange feeling to carry another in one's own flesh. I cannot wait to welcome the child into this world and meet the warrior within. It's a feeling I'll never know. But I bet it must feel fucking interesting to carry another person inside of you. It's surreal to think about. Very curious, but again, it's something that it is impossible for me to do. I was born a man, so unfortunately, I can never do that. It is what it is. So, this path leads back to Yangsha, back to Doma and the others. It's so easy to forget why we're doing all this. Yeah, I blame the writers, because this story's all over the place, but yeah. I will miss this place, though my heart belongs to Doma. The steppe and her people will always be dear to me. I dare say that woman has never known a single regret. I envy her. Again, not that the writing's, like, terrible. It could have been way fucking worse, but... it definitely is still that lingering feeling of... Let's go to Doma! Like, wait, what? You know, after everything that happened in Alamigo. I was gonna wait to say this earlier, but it's like... They should have made it so it flowed more... You know, more in a more linear fashion that makes more sense. Like, either we should have come here first, and then, you know, went to Girabania, or the other way around. We should have, like, freed all of Girabania first, and then come here. One or the other. The way they did it just felt really weird. But with the story they had already written up to that point, before Stormblood even came out, they didn't have a choice at that point anymore. Since they built up the Griffin for Girabania, yada yada. They probably should have instead done that. Built up the liberation of Doma first, but... They worked with what they had, so... Honestly, like I said, it could have been way fucking worse, so I forgive them the slight. It's like, yeah, the writing's not the best, but whatever. It's not the worst either. It's definitely not the worst. Unreborn was way more all over the place. There's always that to fall back on. Haru Hatun has done her part. This passage will deliver you to Doma. It is here we must part ways until the day you call us to battle. It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourself, Serena. And tell your grandmother and the others again how much we appreciate everything they did for us. Man, I'm gonna miss this place. I will. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have another gift for you. What you got? Oh, it's a red, Wait, is this a banner of the Mole Tribe? It is not the most practical of gifts, but we nevertheless wish to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma or your homeland, Lys, but I do understand that you and yours have suffered terribly. The Mole place their faith in the gods, and in turn they shepherd us. They watch over and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. As it was in Anadam, blood will be shed, your lands engulfed in a storm of fire and steel. Yet as it did here, it shall mark a new beginning there. May you ever walk in crimson, for in crimson there is life, there is liberation. Thank you for your prayers, Serena. I shall remember them. Until we meet again. Indeed. Also, can I have your number? No? Damn, she's gone. Yep, I'm still the same degenerate, folks. Can I have your phone? I don't think they even have link pearls here. I've yet to see them use one. This is such a feel good ending right here. I realize you guys can probably only see one arm when I do that. Because the other one's, yeah, the other one's off screen. Let's go! Everyone is waiting for us back at the House of the Fierce. I wonder what Yugiri will have to say when we tell her of our adventures. Well, hopefully she'll enjoy the story. The Hour of Reckoning. Right then, to the House of the Fierce. With me, my friends. Lead the way, Hien. Remind me, what part of Yangsha is this again? We've never been here. Ah, this air that fills my breast, these sounds which resound in my ears. I am home. I have not used this road before, but... Ah, I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. I will go on ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return. I was like, I've never seen the giant Namazu out here before. Yorai Quick Strike? Let's go, me and you. I feel kind of bad taking these things down. Oh, what did Ignis say in response to that when Prompto would say that? He would say, what was it? Holy shit. He would say that I don't enjoy it either or something like that, and then he would follow it up by saying that, but out in the wild it's kill or be killed. Something like that. Which, yeah, that's true with auto aggro enemies. That one wasn't. I picked a fight with it, so I just killed it mercilessly. Huh, I didn't realize there was another entrance. We've never seen it before. Here we are. I wonder if they all gathered inside waiting. Perhaps expecting a speech or some such. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do. Oh, they're gonna expect a speech after you've been gone so long.
Brothers and sisters, pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Lord Hien. Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alphinaud and Alice Levieux, I presume? I'm told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hien. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen. The Blue Kojin too have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hien. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
Then victory will soon be ours. Fuck these assholes.
The Han has spoken, and I, for one, am not inclined to argue.
I didn't expect that laugh.
In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
You got that right, Ian. All these fucking Imperials, who's gangster? Not that I doubted you for a moment, but I am relieved to see him returned. Of course. That's only, you know, normal and to be expected. So, have we got a plan? Tell me someone's got a plan. I got a plan. We go in there and we kick some ass. That's what we do. All is in place. We need but commit to action and see it through to the end. Fair enough. Ian? No time to soak it in. We have work to do. Well, that was the other entrance. And yeah, they got the Aetheryte back up and running again. So we can now teleport here. Once more, welcome back. It is good to see you again, Leon. Ah yes, there is another recent development we neglected to share with you. Alize and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the Aetheryte here to its former glory. And I am pleased to inform you that we succeeded. Suffice it to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with anima like you, at least. Anima. The room where it happened. I imagine you are eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention. You know, I was gonna say during that cutscene, it dawned on me, basically, the way Alphino and Alize contrast each other. It's like, Alphino is just another way that they contrast each other. Or maybe it's just a different way of saying what we've always known. Alphino's the inspirational one, and Alize is the pragmatist. Alphino can inspire people with his words and all this stuff, and Alize is the one that can keep them in check, and the more realist, you know. That's why when we said we're gonna liberate the place, she was like, hopefully. She started her sentence saying, hopefully.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle. First, Lys and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention. Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape. Alize and I, together with the shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators. Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt.
That's good thinking. Thinking ahead.
After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hien's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies.
On me.
The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperials' morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free. Your thoughts, Lord Hien? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain. We shall carry out Alphinaud's plan to the letter. Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
Straight to the point. I like it. We just came back here and it's like, alright, this is what we're gonna do. Here's a plan, here's a strategy. Let's fucking rock. As for how best to infiltrate the moon gates, I am told Cyrena fought with you in the Nodum. I would not have taken her for a warrior. Appearances can indeed be deceiving. I know, she looks just like a dainty, gentle little flower, doesn't she? Looks like I'll be heading to Namai. Wish me luck. Good luck. This may be our final chance to win Doma, our freedom. We dare not take any chances, for if we fail, it's over. There is no shortage of tasks which must needs be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand? That said, I have only just returned. So it'd be better for you to speak with Alphinaud to find out how you might be of service. True. Much has changed in my absence. The state of the Enclave in particular concerns me. But it would seem Alphinaud understands the importance of ensuring their safety. You, Scions, are no ordinary mercenaries, that much is plain. Trying to keep busy? Well, glad am I to hear it. There's one task which comes to mind. As I explained during my briefing, Alize and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. I've been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I would like for you to go to Kugane and bring them back here. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels, Leon, and thank you again. Anything else? Nope. Nope. Wait. Oh yeah, Yugiri left. Okay. Alleyway? What's your take on this? I suppose I ought to go and take stock of our supplies. We'll be needing a lot of weapons. We gotta be armed to the teeth. Speaking of, should have my equipment checked. There we go. Perfect timing. Glad I was able to initiate the teleport before that happened. I gotta be more aware of that. One of these days it's gonna unplug at the worst time. Like mid-fight or something, through a fucking, you know, ass-clenching trial or something. Greetings, honored sir. Will you be entering the Ruby Bazaar officers? Offices, I mean? Officers? Police. Well, well, well. What a pleasant surprise this is. Tataru, what the hell? Leon? What are you doing here? I thought you were all fighting nomads on the Azim Steppe. Oh, you beat them. Good show. A shame I didn't get to see it. Alfino has been keeping me apprised of the situation in Doma. I may not be any good in a physical fight, but in an, paperwork fight, I'm the true Khan. Yeah. It seems like she matches him now, in her own way. She's decided to adopt the local, what did they call it when we first got here? I didn't even know she had hair long enough to do that. Maybe she grew it out? I don't know. We haven't been gone that long, have we? Tataru got her groove back. You're here for the parcel Sid sent, right? Wait a moment and it will be right out. What would we do without Sid, right? It arrived not long ago. A porter delivered it to our offices along with various other knickknacks from Eorzea. Sid regrets that he couldn't come here in person. Apparently his hunt for the dragon in Omega demands his full attention, you see. That makes sense. Still, he was reasonably confident that the documents he provided would be enough for Alfino to do the work himself. So as soon as that parcel gets here, we can open it up and see what's inside. Pardon my interruption, but the parcel in question, was it the one you placed on the shelf in the back for safekeeping? I believe so, yes. Why do you ask? Well, you see, on closer inspection, said parcel appears to have been addressed to the Sekisagumi barracks. Though it does indeed bulge with a quantity of paper reminiscent of a rather large instruction manual, the lingering scent of lilac leads me to conclude it is in fact a sizable collection of love letters. The fuck? What? Impossible! That porter was carrying a parcel addressed to us! I saw the writing with my own eyes. Oh, I do not doubt that in the least. However, as he was tasked with a number of deliveries, I can only presume that he handed you another parcel by mistake. This is a disaster! We have to find that porter right this instant! There she goes. My, she can move quickly when she has a mind to do so. So quickly she neglected to take these love letters with her. They too must be redirected to their rightful recipient. They want me to do it now? Figured. They should also aid you in tracking down the right porter. They keep records of their deliveries and so forth, after all. The man in question was of middling height and build, not unlike myself. Black hair, short, terribly helpful in Kugane, I know. Oh, you just described 99% of the population. A cheery sort, wearing bright colors as I recall? I will send a few of my men out to search, but in the meantime, why don't you take the parcel and see if you can't track him down yourself? I will wait here on the off chance he realizes his mistake and returns. Okay. Short black hair, light-colored garments, in all other respects not unlike myself. But then I am so terribly unremarkable, am I not? Well, at least you're humble, I guess. We do have the same hair, though, me and him. Different color, but same style. Same as that one guy we saw in that little village in Amaya, I think it was. What the hell's going on over there? Seki Segumi are like chasing after this. You will not escape us! Sound the alarm! I've never seen this happen before. Interesting. I don't know what the hell's going on there. That's her. Hey, you! Yeah, you! You came by the Ruby Bazaar earlier, right? Where's my parcel? Why are you yelling at me? Who are you? Oh, definitely not him. Overworked porter. Is this the guy? A good evening to you, sir, but I have no time to chat. I have to head to the Bokairo. Or was it the hostelry? Bah, no time, no time! Lilac-scented love letter. Letter is perhaps a charitable description, as the weight of this parcel rather suggests a lengthy treatise on why a certain Seki Segumi ought to accept the undying affections of a certain admirer. Damn! They wrote a dissertation, huh? Hmm? Ah, I recognize that parcel. I delivered it to the Ruby Bazaar not long ago. What of it? Hey? A mistake? For the Seki Segumi, you say? Bah, you're right. How stupid of me. Fortunately, I have yet to visit the barracks. This is for you, yes? I will take the other in exchange. Oh, all's well that ends well. That was quick. I must remember to be more careful. The last thing I need is to be cursed like my customers. Back we go. Totaro just harassing that dude in the street. Back already? Totaro is as well. She couldn't find the porter, in case you're wondering. I know, because I found him. I'm sorry, I couldn't find him. I guess we just have to hope he realizes his mistake and returns soon. Nah, I found him. Sid's parcel. Though this parcel weighs no less than the other, it lacks the scent of lilac and is therefore much less likely to contain someone's misdirected woo. That's it! That's the parcel! You found them! Though, knowing our luck, Sid put the wrong papers in here. Have a little faith. Nope, this is it. See? These are the documents detailing the operation of the Magitech field generators Alfino requested. I can only imagine what would have happened had we sent Leon back to Doma with a parcel full of love letters. The look on Alfino's face when he reads the first page... On second thought, I'm a little disappointed we didn't. Yeah, that would have actually made for some good comedy. What's this? Oh. Fucking spam text messages. Everyone's working so hard to fight for Doma's freedom, and here I am, making the same silly mistakes. It won't happen again, Leon, and I'll keep working hard to bring you and the others useful information. If we hear anything new, we'll contact you straight away. Oh, and you may be pleased to hear that we have brokered an arrangement between the company and the Confederacy. They require armaments we provide, discreetly and at a reasonable price. I'm sure Lord Lolorita was pleased to hear it, of course. Becoming an arms dealer in a time of war? What better way to make a profit? Indeed he was, indeed he was. Yeah, we're not surprised. Well, it seems our time together is at an end. Give Alfino and Alize my regards, will you? We've got eyes on the Garlean embassy, just so you know. If we notice anything suspicious, you'll be the first to hear about it. Okay. I can see it now. Confederate ships sailing up the One River, equipped with the finest Lominsan main cannons, provided by the East Aldenar Trading Company. The world is not as big as it once was, my friend. Yeah. New, transportation methods make the world smaller and smaller. Faster means of travel, I mean. Alright. We're getting out of here. Back to Yangsha. You have returned from Kugane? How fares Tataru? Oh, she's fine. Did I miss anybody? Much has changed in my absence. The state of the Enclave in particular concerns me. That's what he said before. I did miss Alize over there. She might not say anything new either by now, though. So much to do and so little time to do it. Yep. Gotta move on this soon. What's that, sir? Nothing new. Oh, it seems like just yesterday you were here. Our plans proceed apace. Do you have the documents? Like just yesterday? How long has it supposedly been since I left? Jesus. Again, it's like they never write the story around you potentially using Aetherites to teleport, do they? Like, it was written as if I went back the long way and it took days to come back. Magitech Field Generator Manuals. Never one to take undue risks, it would seem Sid thought it best to send Alfino a massive manual detailing the operation of a Magitech Field Generator, to ensure that the boy was prepared for every eventuality. Or possibly to see if he would read the entire thing or simply give up and whack the generator with a wrench. Which works 9 times out of 10 anyway. Sure, I'll keep that in mind the next time I decide to fix my car by myself. I'll just give it a whack with a wrench and see if that does it. Excellent. This looks to be exactly what we need. Assuming our shinobi escort can see us safely inside the moon gates, I should have no trouble deactivating the barrier. Good, good. That is one less thing to worry about. The Seeds of Despair. Should you wish for further employment, mayhap you could speak with Alize? I believe she was planning to search the surrounding area for Imperial patrols. If you go now, you may be able to catch her before she departs. Okay. Alfino told you about my plans, and you wish to come with me? Well, far be it from me to refuse you. If truth be told, I'm not entirely sure what I expect to find. In the wake of your failed assassination attempt, the Imperials demonstrated uncharacteristic restraint. There were no public executions, and not a single village was put to the torch. But, as I mentioned earlier, our latest intelligence does suggest a purge is imminent. For all we know, they could be out in the field even as we speak, surveilling their targets and making plans. If so, we need to put a stop to it. Let us begin our search in the north. Okay. After you, girl. I'm right behind you. This is the place. Do you see anything or anyone of note? Besides those beautiful crystals and the amazing, glamorous, beautiful glow that they make? No. all quiet. For now. Follow me to the next location. This was the second point I marked on my map. No Imperial patrols near our headquarters, then. Good. The last thing we need is a repeat of Ralder's Reach. Even so, it would be prudent to search a little longer. Yeah. Like Gosetsu said, we can't leave anything to chance. Or at least that's what he implied. What the hell? What the hell happened here, Alize? Did this tiger attack you? Not exactly the enemy I was worried about. Damn it all. I can't just leave the carcass lying in the middle of the road. Get on with it then! No, I'm just kidding. You've gotten stronger. Next to you, I feel like a child playing at swords and sorcery. Though mayhap it suits me better than books. It's kind of what I was saying earlier, actually, yeah. Alfie knows more suited for books. I owe much to a Mikote I met on my travels. He was a master of these techniques and kindly agreed to teach me the fundamentals. But I never could warm to common rapiers. I vastly preferred using a blade of my own creation, despite the toll it took on me. Uriange's gift was a godsend, to be honest. It's the one rapier that actually fit you, basically. The other ones you just were like, this sucks, I'd rather make my own blade with my own ether. Anyway, we're falling behind. We should split up and try to recoup some lost time. We've heard rumors of Imperial soldiers skulking about disguised as villagers. One was supposedly spotted near the ribbons to the south of here. Go and see if there's anything out of the ordinary. Okay. I'll come and find you when I've dealt with this carcass. If you run afoul of Imperials, call out and I'll be there that much sooner. Oh, hello there, young man. Oh, there's three of them. My associates and I are in search of fertile soil for farming, and this land caught our eye. Khan just crossed his arms. Do you doubt my words? You suspect we have some other purpose in coming here? How vexing it is to be questioned in this manner. Very well. He desires the truth, and he shall have it. Deal with him! Oh. You son of a bitch. I'll remember this. Did nail his ass? Ugh. Yep, she got him. I saw them attack you while this one fled. As you seem to have everything in hand, I decided to capture him. An Imperial, I presume? Probably. I knew it would come to this. But at the hands of a Westerner? A Doman would at least know the rights. You think you understand, but you do not. She will burn it all before she surrenders. She will never kneel again. Nor should she. You know something about Yotsuyu? Oh. Oh, shit! Leon! As soon as I was like, okay, we're about to find out what he knows about Yotsuyu. And then he took advantage of me passing out, almost. Punched me in the face. Rest assured, then... What? The Nairi will receive due compensation. Young Asahi has great potential, that much is plain. If he applies himself, he may one day be granted the opportunity to go to Garlemald and learn from some of the leading authorities in the field of magitech. Few citizens are afforded such treatment, however, much less people of the provinces. You will need to do more. Oh, of course! I have no doubt that we shall. My husband and I want only the best imperial education for our boy. I finished planting the rice, mother. Starveling girl? Not while the officer is here, Yotsuyu. Inside, now! Yes, mother. Wow, favoritism. That'll fuck someone up for sure. You did not mention that you had a daughter. My sister is not mine. Kami rest her soul. Oh, that's why, huh? She is utterly hopeless, but one cannot choose one's family. Indeed. She is of age to receive an education as well, is she not? Yet we have no records. I trust I need not remind you of your legal obligations. No, of course not. But she is weak and sickly. Some days she has not the strength to leave her bed. Though, a thought occurs to me. Mayhap we can come to an understanding. Which is what? That was a near thing. What happened? We were talking and then all of a sudden you were somewhere else. Did one of those soldiers hit you on the head or something? No. Well, if you say so. We should go and tell the others what happened here. Wait. Thought about our last words and was like, oh, we're going back there, so. A rainbow tiger. Nice. Thank you. You didn't have to come with me, but you did, and for that I am grateful. I told the others of our encounter with the disguised soldiers. Though we dispose of the bodies, it is only a matter of time before their comrades note their absence. True. As if we needed any more reason to act quickly. Are you sure you're alright, by the way? You've been awfully quiet since we returned. Seeds of despair. Done. The limits of our endurance. I'd tell you to rest and leave the rest to the others, but seeing as that isn't in your nature... Lise returned but a moment ago, looking a bit worried. It would seem that trouble is afoot in the Mai. You may as well go and ask her about it. As for me, I will not impose upon you any further. Okay. We've barely got enough armor as it is, huh? Alright, Lise? What's on your mind? Oh, you're here to help? That's a relief. I've been trying to help the villagers in the Mai get ready for the operation, but we've run into a few problems. You remember how we're supposed to stir up trouble as a diversion, right? Well, the thing is, we don't have enough armor to go around. I thought the Doman Liberation Front would be able to furnish us with some, but it seems that's not the case. I was about to go and tell Lise, if that's how you say his name. Why don't you come too? Spelling of it doesn't give me much clue on how you actually say it. Imagine if someone AFKs and they fall asleep, and then you do that right next to a player who's doing exactly that, and you just wake their ass up. I bet that's had to have happened. I might have woken someone up just now if that person was AFK and like asleep, like all of a sudden, whoosh, fucking whistle. Shoot, what the fuck? Like, it's kind of funny to think that you can do that. You can be the cause of waking someone up like somewhere halfway around the world or something. Or at least, you know, halfway around across the country. Because, you know, the data centers are split up across countries and regions, so... We'll have to come up with a solution somehow. Well, let's see what this guy has to say. Oh, you're here too. I heard about those soldiers you and Alice encountered. I'm glad you're alright. Right then. Issei, we've gathered up all the rope we could find in the village. And every tool with an edge, but it is still not enough. Even a hoe would suffice, but there are no more to spare. Thank you, Chikusa. Ryosen could use a hand if there's nothing else. As for more tools, I may have some in my home. Go and search it. Take whatever meets your needs. I made enough rice balls for everyone, including some special ones for Lady Yuguri. Can I go and give them to her? You silly little girl, of course you can. Hurry, you never know when she'll have to leave on a secret mission. Sorry about that. Everyone's been trying to contribute since Lord Hien returned. There's so much to worry about. You're doing well, they say. Do I have to ask? Have you had any luck finding more armor? Unfortunately, no. Unlike weapons, there are no substitutes for proper protection. It's not as though we need full suits of Imperial plate, but we're not soldiers. If we attack without any equipment, we'll be slaughtered. The Doman Liberation Front doesn't have any armor to spare. I suppose we could ask Hancock, but there's no telling how long it would take for him to send the supplies. Halfway around the world? Yeah, that will take a little too long. Do you have an armorer in the village, or anyone with some skill to fashion armor? There is one man, a craftsman who fled the Enclave. He is experienced and may be able to help. I don't know if I can persuade him to, though, but mayhap you two could come with me? Okay. His name is Suranuki, and he lives in Kusakari in the south. Come with me. Sweet. This is Suranuki. There's something odd about this man. Who are these starry-eyed youths who stand before me? Ones who sing of rebellion? Of liberation? Surely they would not think to trouble me with such foolish dreams. Oh, go and say what you will, but do not take offense if I die from laughter. Jesus, it's that funny to you, huh? Broken steel, broken men. Hey, say again? You would have me fashion armor for villagers who wish to fight Imperial regulars? Mad fools charging boldly to meet their deaths. Bring me steel and I shall give them shells to shield their soft bellies. Yes, yes, plates of steel, all that you can carry. The better to shield them from blade and bullet. If only it were so simple, Master Suranuki. Steel plates are not so easily procured. Blind, deaf, and dumb you are, boy. We are awash in broken steel. Magitech, great cylinders come crashing to the earth from on high. Shatter them to bits with my explosives. They will not fail you, for I made them to kill Imperials. Bring me my steel and you will have your armor. Well, it's not like we know any other armorers who can help. At least we get to blow things up. That gives you solace, huh? At least. Of course, the Imperials have explosives too, and there's no armor which can protect you from that. Jesus. This guy's very lively, isn't he? What the hell is that? A water serpent. Abandoned Magitech. Makeshift bombs. Uranuki is not the sanest of men, but you can be reasonably confident that his bombs will not explode in your hand. I got a little too close to this. Sweet. Makes it more manageable to pick up. That is one ugly motherfucker. That means I have to do this. Well, I'm zoomed in more now, so that was easy. Recycling all this Magitech steel left behind by the Garleans. I've got my portion. We're lucky no patrols overheard the explosions. Eh? Eh? You have the many plates of steel I demanded? Show me. Yep, 15 armor plates. Scavenged from broken Magitech wrecks, this metal could be repurposed as armor for villagers. Then you are committed to your cause, dressing villagers as soldiers and marching off to war. Stupid, stupid fools. Doma is dead, and so are her people. Lord Kyan, Lord Hien, all dead. Their blood is on our hands. It was Lord Kyan who saved us, who spared us the worst when the Garleans came. Every shred of pride and honor he cast aside without a second thought, all to win their trust, all to serve as their puppet. Restored to his throne years later, a paper tiger. Such a shame he must have felt, but no matter. Or such shame he must have felt, but no matter. He would suffer it for his people. A life as slaves is better than none at all, he believed. But not us. After my lady died, we began to whisper in his ears dreams of freedom and liberation. We pushed him to take action, if only a little. 10 years of preparation, of machinations. So careful we would be, and yet... Doma burned for our foolishness, not for that of Lord Kyan. Monzin, the Enclave. They were raised for our sins. We murdered them all, don't you see? We murdered you all! You're wrong, Master. We are still here. We are still alive. Lord Kyan too lives on, in our hearts and in his son, for Lord Hien has returned. Lord Hien? Alive? It cannot be. You lie. You lie! No, he's here. It's the truth. Hien came back to Doma to help her fight for freedom. Could it be? My Lord Hien yet lives? Oh. Oh. He didn't know. How could he? Bands of steel to bind the chest and belly. Yes, yes! I must heat the forge and begin work at once. 10? 100? How many do you need? All that and more you shall have. Alright. All the armor I can provide you will have. I will labor until I can no longer lift my hammer. I didn't think we'd have another chance so soon, but here we are. We're gonna beat them this time. We have to. You said it, buddy. The Doma within. Even after 25 years of oppression, they still have it in them to stand up and fight. We just have to show them the way forward. Issei and I will stay and help Tsurunuki finish the armor, so you don't need to wait around. Why not go back to the House of the Fierce? I'm sure there's plenty of work left to be done. Ask about and see what you can find. Right, where are the hammers? Just show me what needs hammering. Alright. Everything is in order, sir. Under Lord Kosetsu's sage tutelage, we grow stronger by the day. Doing push-ups over there. Getting ready. Otohiro? Help? Oh, no. I will not impose upon you without cause. Rest assured that everything is in its place and every place is in... Everything's fine. Stumbled over his words there, huh? Hanami? I require no assistance, comrade. Lord Hien's instructions to me were quite clear. I need only transcribe them for the benefit of our Zayla allies. Excuse me. Speaking of Lord Hien, if you are eager to be of service, mayhap you could seek him out? Keep an eye on him, perchance, should he decide to venture outside. Okay. Kind of an odd request, but sure. Let me guess. Someone asked you to act as my protector? Ha! To hear them mutter, one would think I intended to stride up to the castle gates on my own. The truth, of course, is rather less dramatic. I had hoped to look on the castle one last time before the battle. Would you care to join me? You would be setting a lot of fretful minds at rest. Okay. Very good. Then let us depart from Onzen at once. Oh, we can't leave that way. For some odd reason. I think there was another hole in the roof I could have used over there, but... Monzen was home to many great and powerful families, men of honor, samurai, once. Great swaths were razed and people put to the sword. What little remains stands as a testament to what was, and what will never be again. Come, I will take a closer look. Right. No sentries, at least of the living sort. Those shambling suits of armor have the run of the place. To think there was once a bustling street so full of life. A river of people with a current all its own. But even then, the Imperials walked among us. Sometimes openly, sometimes discreetly. But we were always aware of their presence. And we were complicit. He did what he had to do to preserve the peace. To keep our people safe. But at what cost? Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for such dark musings, though they did serve to remind me of the barracks which once stood to the west of here. where there may yet be weapons our comrades could use. If you head down the street past those makeshift barricades, you will come to the ruins. I will search elsewhere. Meet me at the water's edge when you have finished. Okay. Magatsu Kyofusa. Kidomaru? Instead of leaving the giant contraption alone, several Namazu who stumbled upon an abandoned automaton of unknown origin felt compelled to poke it with sticks, ultimately awakening the metal beast, now compelled to vaporize everything that moves. Poke it again! Poke, 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 poke. Well, I'm not getting involved in this shit. Not what I'm here for. Anything yet? There's something. A sheathed katana. I'll take that. That's Doma Castle, right? Surrounded by water. Again? Alas, I found naught of value. Did you? I found this. Found in the ruins of Monzin, this finely crafted blade shows little signs of use. Still sheathed in its scabbard. Though even shielded from the elements, it will need to be cleaned and oiled. I recognize the crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. He never even had the chance to draw it. Damn. Killed without even getting the chance to fight. There she is, Doma Castle, my home. They let us keep her for a time, before gradually moving their forces across from Fluminus. Now her every court and corridor belongs to Yotsuyu. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may only have visited him there on half a dozen occasions, if that. I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monzin at least. Doma is so much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, unto the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here, in the places that no man can see or touch or take from you. We carry her with us, wheresoever we go. Not the land or the soil, but the story. I might need some water, my hands are drying up. And what is life, if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our peoples and our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Ian, son of Kayan, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view. But in the end... In the end... Ami strike me down. How could I be so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved. And I know how. What does this man have in mind? Well, whatever it is, it's gonna have to wait a little bit, because it's been 2 hours, so I'm taking a break. So yeah, I'll be back in about 5-10 minutes. No lunch break this time, so it will be about 5-10 minutes of time. 15 at the most, as usual. But yeah, BRB.